economic growth and clean environment, they both can be achieved at the same time, but we need a policy that is steering development to right direction, and actually we need economical structures that every day when companies are choosing or making a decision of investments, they should have a profitable choice. The most profitable choice should be the environmental friendly investment. Well, I think the best message we can deliver to companies is that we are really pushing forward to set a price for carbon, and we need to ensure companies that there will be global comprehensive climate package, and the predictability of investment environment and business environment is very important for our companies, and we must tell them that we take this problem, climate change, seriously, and we want to change the world to that way that companies can rely on, that we are going to cleaner direction. Okay, so three ministers: Ministry of the Environment, Ministry of Traffic, and Ministry of Trade and Industry. We have together developed an agreement with private transportation sector, and in that agreement, private transportation sector commits to reduce their emissions by 9% till 2020. And I think that it's good that so many private transportation companies are committed to this agreement. And it's a good example how private sector can take responsibility in climate issues voluntarily. It's a threat for mankind, and it's a challenge for policymakers and for business, but it's also an opportunity for business. So I think that forerunners, business companies and researchers who are able to develop new technologies that can help to solve these problems, the world is open for them. There are a lot of business opportunities to make good profit in that sector. In the beginning of this year, we renewed car taxation. Emissions from private traffic are high, and we need to reduce a lot of them. So we encourage people to buy cars that produce less emissions. The low emission cars, the tax is 10% of the price, and the higher the emissions rise, the higher the tax will be. So there will be even 40% tax in cars with higher emissions. So each CO2 gram is paying more and more, and we hope this is guiding consumers to make right kind of choices in this branch of living. We are active within European Union, and we are pushing forward European-wide activities. Of course, we also need to do a lot of things in our home country, and that's part of the strategy. We are raising our share of renewables. The target will be 38% in 2020. And we are reducing emissions outside emission trading scheme. But we think that we'd like to be also active in global policy. I think that we have a lot of experiences and know-how, for example, sustainable forest management and forest inventory methods that are certainly needed when we are building in deforestation as a part of international climate policy. And we'd like to offer our know-how at this branch. I think that I'm trying to do sustainable choices in my own life. I have a car that consumes quite less fuel, a little fuel, and I'm heating my house mostly with renewables and these kind of small choices, but I'm sure that I have still a lot to do.